Still super weird. I got my hair cut over the weekend, finally. It's one of the reasons why I decided not to do a vlog the end of last week. My hair gets to a point where it gets just long enough that I cannot make it behave. And it drives me batty. I get real self-conscious about it. So it's one of the reasons why I keep it really, really long. I mean, really, really short. Or really, really long, because once it gets past that point, it's curly. I can style it more, but it's wavy curly. It's thicker, but at the in between the stage, it just drives me batty. So I got the wife to pull out the clippers. You can see my stripe up here is getting a little bit wider. It looks like I'm balding right here, and I'm actually not. I have hair there. I'll do that. I have hair there. It's just that it's a different texture of hair. It's really thin. Anyway, happy Monday, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I should have gotten out by this point in time in the day an episode of Vaygrim's Chance. I had some ideas that struck me over the weekend. I think I put them in the episode. I think I will have had put... Never mind, I'm not going to think about that. Also, episode of Dishonored came out. I'm still really enjoying that game. It's very, very fun. I just got some cool powers. Transistor is also really cool. Transistor's got this weird mix and match system. So yeah, I took a look at my analytics. So that's another reason I didn't do a vlog on like Thursday or Friday or anything. Somebody pointed out that some of my playlists on the second channel were out of whack, out of date. I didn't have a playlist like for Bastion, so I went and looked, and I pretty much the last set of shows that I did playlists for and that I organized was Alan Wake and BioShock, like the first one, not BioShock Infinite, and something else. Can't remember. Anyway, my playlists were way out of date for that. So I had to completely I ended up having to make like 6 playlists, which is just shameful, and get the whole channel page up to date, get all the new playlists done, put the new what I'm playing. I also took some chances on Friday to analyze my analytics for the second channel. And it's kind of weird because I have just under 300 subs for the second channel, and I have just under 7,000 for the first channel. So the numbers are very hard to balance and correlate. So I have to judge each channel independently because they're not even close to each other. Plus, my Minecraft channel views are completely out of whack in comparison to a normal Minecraft channel because I get a lot of repeated views and non-subscriber views for my mod guides and my hot blocks. And I need to do more of those because that really is my channel's bread and butter. That's my top 25 channel videos on the first channel. My top 25 videos, 17 of them are either hot blocks or mod guides. So yeah, it's really sad. Not sad, but I mean, it's lazy of me. I need to do more of those things, which is so hard. Let's see. But in regards to the second channel, I looked at my analytics, and there's 2 videos that I've gotten the most views for as of recently. And I'm actually gonna go pull this up as I'm talking to you right now. Let's go to number 2. And go to the analytics page. And basically, like if I do for the last 90 days, the most views I've gotten were for the first impressions video of Skyforge that I did. That has 3 times the views of anything else. Episode 1 of Bastion, episode 1 of Dishonored, episode 1 of Dragon Age Origins, Transistor, episode 1. Then there's Bastion episodes 2 and 3. Quick Look, LA Cops. All those get... That's the next of the list for the top 10 videos. But the top 2 videos are my first impressions for Skyforge, which baffled me because that game is very under the radar. Almost nobody's playing it. And the big changes coming for the June 23rd patch in Guild Wars 2. I don't know why. I just did that Guild Wars 2 patch video a couple of weeks ago. It was a week ago, I think. It wasn't even a week ago. I did that video and put it out, and it's got 600 views. The Skyforge video has got 500, and then the next video, Bastion episode 1, is 200 because I left that as the non-subscriber video on my first channel, on the channel landing page for a while, and that throws the view count off because it counts every single time somebody comes to the channel page that has a subscriber and that starts playing. They count that as a view, which I think is kind of stupid on their part. So yeah, it's very weird. I don't know. That being said, I have had a big spike in views. What was that day? What videos did I put out that day? Oh, that was the first day that I put out the Guild Wars 2. Okay, I had a huge spike in views. The big changes coming for June 23rd for Guild Wars 2. So, my channel saw a huge spike in just suddenly in traffic, that second channel in Guild Wars 2. So I decided to go ahead and put out some more content for Guild Wars 2. I'm going to be putting it out. It's not going to be on a schedule. It's going to be erratic. But I'll put out a build video here and there. I don't know a lot of people that are actually covering engineers very well. One of the biggest guys that covers Guild Wars 2 on YouTube, a guy named Wooden Potatoes. He's a Brit. He covers elementalists and mesmers. Elementalists primarily. I think he has a guardian as well, but for the most part, it's an elementalist. He's also got a mesmer. He's talked about, I think, thieves once or twice. But I mean, his bread and butter is his main character, which is his elementalist, and I understand that. My main character in Guild Wars 2 is my engineer, so that's why I kind of know the engineer in and out. So I think I'm going to start putting in a lot more engineer videos and maybe content about stuff that's in Guild Wars 2, like some of the jumping puzzles and stuff like that. I don't know. We'll see. I would love to get some people together to actually do a dungeon run. We could maybe do Tombs of Azkaban. That's only like level 30. But yeah, we'll see. So I'm still figuring out. I thought the second channel was kind of going at a certain pace, and then all of a sudden I put out this Guild Wars 2 video, and it's like, boom, the numbers max out. And it's kind of thrown off my expectations of what should be happening with this channel, and maybe I need to rethink what kind of content I'm putting out on it. Don't know. The first channel, I have two things I'm alternating between right now, and that's it, and that seems bad to me. I have Forgecraft 2, which is going in fits and starts. Sprite, no caffeine. Forgecraft 2 is going in fits and starts because the server has good days and bad days. And sometimes it's having a bad day, and I can't find anybody to reset it. They're specifically trying to make a mod that you can do !reboot or restart, and it will actually cycle the server. I cannot wait for that mod to get put in because we need it badly. We still have something that's got a major memory leak, and I can't even remember what mod it is anymore because somebody keeps telling me something different every time I check. But it's neither here nor there. The big thing is that I am enjoying Forgecraft 2, but Forgecraft 2 is an uphill battle most days. It is less of an uphill battle now that I've actually gotten in and I've got some infrastructure and some tools, and it's easier to get resources. But every single time I try to do a project, I run across some wall where they've got really weird or more hardcore geared configs than what I'm used to. So it slows me down because I'm constantly changing gears because it is a completely different playstyle than what I'm used to. And the other series I'm running, Vaygrim's Chance Season 2, is a completely different playstyle from Forgecraft Season 2. Now, I was excited about Agrarian Skies. I really was excited about Agrarian Skies 2, even though I would never be caught dead playing Agrarian Skies 2 on my own because it's too much of a grind. But that's why I wanted to play it on teams, because it takes a lot of the load off, and the people that know how to do things better can just tell me what to do. But that kind of ended up dissipating because the team ended up kind of falling apart. But that's okay. That's not any one person's fault. That is equal responsibility for all of us. I do, however, have a new series starting up. It's not going to be this week because Minecon's this week. And next week, probably people are going to be recovering from Minecon, maybe end of next week. But there is actually a series going to be starting up called Grimco Construction. Grimco is going to be the new corporate entity that I'm going to start using thematically in a lot of different places. The next time we do a Forgecraft reset, I want to do the Grimco corporate headquarters and actually make an office building floor by floor, make a parking lot, the whole 9 yards, make it very cheesy, put different offices and different like research labs on different floors and stuff. I think it could be awesome. So I really want to kind of play that gag up. I think it could be really, really fun. But yes, Grimco Construction is going to be a creative building series that I'm going to be doing. That creative building series that I'm going to be doing that is going to have basically one guest architect, and that architect is going to have a specific base design that they're going to go through, and they'll have a specific, each project will basically be an architect with a base design. And I'll be the foreman, and I'll have a couple of contractors that will work with me. The contractors will be anything from friends to maybe lesser known YouTubers and streamers, whatever. We'll probably have each project be 2 or 3 episodes, depending upon the size. It'll probably be variable. It's not going to have any preset continuity. I'm not even sure. I'm tempted to have it all on the same map, so people could kind of have biomes they could find for specific houses or settings. I basically let them onto the server and let them roam around for an hour to find a place. That way I could have one world map that had all of these different constructions and buildings and stuff. I think it could be cool. Maybe even use a mod pack that's got biomes aplenty, so we could set the biome size to real small so we can get more biomes closer together, get a wilder mix. I think it could be neat. But keep an eye out for that series. I think it's going to be really good. Before I wrap things up, I found a new mug. It's not a mug per se. It's a tumbler, but it is double wall insulated. Looks like a giant solo cup. I love it. It's got the little lid. Let me see if I can work this backwards. There we go. It has a slot for, sipping out of, and it also has a little bit of a hole right there in the middle that you can feed those thick plastic straws through. This thing is 30 ounces. Double wall insulated, dishwasher safe. If you take the lid out, it just pops out real easy. No screwing, no nothing. If you take the lid out, you can even microwave it. So I am going to be using this for coffee. 30 ounces. This tops this thing, which is actually 28. Actually, think about this now. I'm not sure if this is 24 or 28. It might be 24, but I'm pretty sure that it is 28 ounces when I got it. I seem to remember it being 28 ounces. But this thing is actually originally a Christmas mug. It's a bowl. It's a bowl for eating soup out of. It just happens to have a bowl with a handle. So I use it as a coffee mug because I'm a glutton. But got this thing now. Got this for $4 on sale somewhere. Aldi grocery stores. Anyway, I've already washed this out. I'm going to run some coffee through it here in a little while, and I cannot wait. Yeah. So let's see what else is going on. It's Monday. Tomorrow is going to be another episode of Transistor. There may or may not be some Forgecraft. Oh, we were talking about the main channel. That's right. On the main channel, I only have Vaygrim's Chance Season 2 and Forgecraft 2. I will start Grimco Construction, but that is going to be in fits and starts. I can't always find a mod that is bug-free enough. Not bug-free, but bug-free enough to get a smooth recording out of. Sometimes I find a mod that's bug-free, but then it's not... It doesn't have any documentation or poor documentation, or it's just not a very good user experience. I have to meet certain quality standards to get mod guide episodes out or hotblocks episodes out, so I can't always find those. There's also a lot of mods that are in transition. They have cool new features, and it's a good mod, but it's for 1.8. So, yeah, I don't know what's happening there. So I'm trying to think of something else that more content for the main channel. I feel kind of bad, like I'm not putting out enough stuff on that channel since I've moved the games, the other PC games. I've moved 3 episodes per week. I mean, it's 5 to 6 episodes a week just of PC gaming to a second channel. I've moved anywhere from 1 to 3 episodes of stuff on this channel off to Vaygrim's Rest. So I kind of feel bad that I feel like I'm not giving enough people enough content on the main channel. So I keep thinking about, well, I could wind up Minecraft like games, like Cube World started up and then kind of went nowhere. I'm not thrilled about that. Creativerse has been getting a lot of patches. It's very, very similar. It's very cool. It's free to play, I think, on Steam, and they were going to put a in-game microtransaction store inside the game where you could just buy lots of blocks, you know? Like, I need 1,000 stone blocks, and that would be like $3 or something, whatever. I don't know if they've ended up doing that. I actually haven't loaded it up in a while. There's Lego Worlds, but Lego Worlds has almost no real content. You can poke around and find different outfits and creatures and vehicles, but when it comes down to it, there's no multiplayer, and there's no real mining or resource gathering. All of the real building is creative mode building. Basically, what we would equate to creative mode building in Minecraft. So you cannot do an LP of that series, at least not right now. So I don't know what to do. I've thought about Terraria. I own Terraria, and there's supposed to be a big patch coming out today, 1.3. I thought it'd be neat. Maybe I could get a Terraria server. I know a ton of people that own Terraria. I avoided Terraria for a long, long time because the devs basically put the game down and walked away from it for a while, saying we're going to go develop a new title now, and because we can start charging people for the new title again and get a new injection of income in our company. And it's not that I am against that concept. I am against how they bluntly told their customer base that. They didn't just quietly stop putting as many patches out or start lengthening the time between patches. They point blank said, we're stopping development on Terraria because we want to go make more money. And that turned me off. So I walked away from Terraria for a while. But they have come back to the table. They have been putting in earnest a lot of content back into that game. And I liked Terraria. I played the hell out of it before I came to Minecraft. So maybe there's something to that. It is a Minecraft-like game. Maybe I could put that up on the main channel. And maybe people would be up for that. So I need input from you guys. I need you to let me know. I don't want to put up content for the sake of putting up content. I don't ever want to get to that point. That is a slippery slope that leads to burnout. But I do want to put up content on the main channel, more content, and I don't want it necessarily, I don't think it necessarily should be restricted to just Minecraft. Maybe it should be Minecraft-like games. Maybe that should be the main channel. And there's more and more stuff that is fitting into that genre every day, so maybe. Anyway, I'm going to wrap things up. I cannot wait to hear back from you guys. Till then, I'll talk to you later. Have a good Monday night. Bye-bye.